We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Tonight we've got a good matchup in store between the Chicago Cubs and the Pittsburgh Pirates. It's Pirates Baseball on the Show next. Johan Oviedo, the Cuban-born right-hander, will be on the mound to start. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, looking at the numbers, you can see this guy had an ERA over 4 last season. He'd like to do a lot better than that. He's got to do a much better job of keeping base runners off the bases. Cut the walks down and try to limit the hits per 9 innings pitched.
And that'll bring in the Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. Starts him out with a slider for a strike. Dero, Dan, we look at this Pirates ball club as they enter play here tonight. They did get the win last time out, but it hasn't been the best week for them as they've won just twice in their last 6 tries.
Yeah, Matty, this place is buzzing right now. This team won the opener of the series yesterday, and they're looking to step on this team's throat and take the first 2 games of this series.
1 ball and 1 strike to the Cubs leadoff batter. And we are a long way from summer tonight, and even 40 degrees at first pitch. The pitch. And that fastball's too much for him there. 1-2.
That's just too much velocity upstairs to get good wood on it. It's going to have to lower his sights.
Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2.
Well, 2 straight fastballs inside haven't put him away. So now it'll be interesting to see what he turns to.
The 2-2. He pulls this one high and deep to right center field. But that'll stay in the park as it's off the wall. And the Cubs could be onto something here. It's a leadoff double.
Well, looks like they were determined to be aggressive early, and it almost results in a home run in the first at-bat of the game, but he'll settle for a double and hope the number 2 man can pick him up.
Dansby Swanson lining up to hit as he gets a good curveball here to start the at-bat. It's strike 1. He'll check in here at 256. 4 home runs and 11 RBIs. 0-1 count and the pitch. I had him reaching at thin air that time, and he's very quickly down 0-2. And on 0-2 he misses with a fastball. Oviedo certainly comes at you with the big fastball, but the only knock on it is the apparent lack of control he has over that pitch. Might not always know where it's going, and that can make things a little dicey for pitching coaches.
Matty Debo.
This ball gets down. Let's see if they try to score. Now the relay home, and not in time as the run scores.
Hey, that's a big RBI single right there, D-Row. They lost the first game of this series, so they certainly don't want to fall behind and may potentially lose the first 2 games of this set.
Without question, Dan. Offensively, you're just trying to grind it out. Give your team a chance. Give the pitcher a chance to relax a little bit. Even the series up, hopefully, and fight it out tomorrow.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Eric Hosmer stands in as he can't connect here. 0-1. From the stretch. Curveball bounces, and this one gets away. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
Well, I know what he was thinking there. The pitch before was way out of the zone, and he was hacking. So the pitcher says, hey, if he's going to swing at that, how about this? Solid strategy, except this time it didn't work out, and it's a wild pitch.
Swanson leads off second with nobody out. Easy take there as the off-speed pitch misses well inside. Hitters count now. Here's the 2-1. High in the air out to center field. Catch made out there in center field as the runner will tag from second. And he'll make it up to third safely here with one away. With that, a look at the Cubbies starting lineup. Dero, tell us about this lineup as they try to force a rubber match in the series.
Yeah, Matty, you take a look at this lineup. The one thing that jumps out is the fact that they are last in stolen bases. They are station to station trying to hit the ball out of the ballpark, trying to get in good counts and drive the baseball out of the yard to create their runs.
To the plate now, Edwin Rios, as he'll swing and send a chopper out to second. Only play is going to be to first, so score it as an RBI ground out as the lead moves to 2-0 now.
And here with the infield back, they were giving him the run on a ground ball, so he just takes advantage of that and drives the run home. Good approach.
Cody Bellinger at the plate now. He went hitless last night in a game where his guys could push across only one score. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball one. And there are our umpires for this one. Working balls and strikes will be Mr. Darryl Parker.
Well, Dero, Darryl Parker behind the dish, and you never really know what you're going to get from this guy.
Yeah, sometimes, and I'd hate to be mean and say he flips a coin back there because that's not the case. But as an offensive player, you have to find a consistent zone. You just can't.
Two balls and a strike.
Hey, this pitcher better be careful right here. My man at the plate is not trying to push something to the opposite field.
The 2-1. Smoked the other way. High and deep to left. McCutchen going back. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. It's a solo homer for Cody Bellinger. 8th home run on the season for him, and the Cubs have taken a 3-0 lead.
Loved a homer in the top of the first inning. Give your pitcher a chance to kind of regroup and gather himself with an early lead.
At the plate, Brennan Davis. And he's a bit tardy there on the first pitch fastball. It's 0-1. He did not play last night, but clearly back in the starting 9 for this one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Three runs already home here. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. So 3 runs on 3 hits, including the home run. No errors, and no one left on base. On now to the bottom of inning number 1. It's the Cubs 3 and the Pirates coming up. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Kyle Hendricks, the California-born right-hander, is on the mound. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, you can tell by this strikeout to walk ratio 2-1 that this guy is more a pitch to contact guy than a strikeout walk guy.
Into the box, Brian Reynolds. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the Pirates, the center fielder, Brian Reynolds.
Here's the pitch. Well, guys, as we look at the Cubs coming into play here tonight, they were losers last time out, but still in a decent groove as they'd won 4 of 5 prior to that.
Yeah, guys, dropping yesterday was a heartbreaker without question. But you know what? You find a way. You show up to the yard today, you get out of the cab, and you watch countless hours of video, and you try and formulate a game plan to get this back to 500. 1-1 to start the road trip, and you're moving in the right direction.
Hit sharply on the ground to the left. And there's one down now.
Batting second.
Now a moment here at PNC to take a look at the Pirates lineup card in this one. Mark, what do you have on this group in front of the home crowd tonight?
Yeah, you take a look at this lineup they're running out today, and they got their work cut out for them with the sinker baller on the mound on the opposition side. They're going to have to see the ball up. They're going to have to work the home plate umpire. Can't be given 4 to 6 inches off the inside half, or he's going to have a field day pounding that sinker in there. Should be interesting to see right out of the chute if he's got the good one or not.
So the next hitter to dig in will be Andrew McCutchen, as he'll take a look at ball 1. He'll enter play here at an even 250, 2 home runs and 6 RBIs. Liner in there for a base hit.
Boy, that's not a bad pitch right there. That's a pretty good sinker. He just happens to hook that one right into left field for a base hit.
Yeah, he got the bat head out right there, Dan, and was able to get that one to left field.
Pitch misses low. The throw. And this is going to get McCutchen. He's out at second base.
Well, so much for that first hit of the game. Tried to press their luck and move him up to second with a steal, but it didn't work out.
Fouled away. Two out, nobody on. Line shot to third, and the side is retired. Bucks go down quietly. They trail it here 3-0. Digging in now, Zach McKinstry. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
First pitch coming, here it is. High and deep down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. Popped him up. Cruz is calling for it. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Batting 8.
Take a look at the Pittsburgh Pirates defensive lineup. And guys, taking a look at this defense is going to have to be stout today. Starting pitcher with an ERA north of 5 usually spells some barrels being found by the opposition. So these guys better be on their toes in this one.
At the plate now, Tucker Barnhart. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball 1. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. The 1-0. Taken strike 1 on the inside corner. One and two now as this catches the outer half.
Hey, that's a great job by the pitcher right there, stealing a strike with that get me over breaking ball, and now he can get a little nastier with it in the dirt.
2-2 to the Cubs catcher. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2. Hit well on the ground to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Batting ninth, the pitcher, Kyle Hendricks.
Ready now, Kyle Hendricks. Now the pitch. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And that one misses upstairs, 2-0.
Can't fall behind against the pitcher. Need to minimize pitch count against the easy outs, and this is certainly one of them.
3-0 now.
It's amazing how guys can lose focus sometimes when the weaker hitters come up, especially the pitchers. You got to stay on the attack and minimize pitches and get these guys out in a hurry.
3-1 the count now. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes.
Full count, 3-2.
Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. Throw in time and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs, but they lead it 3-0. Ji-Man Choi the next to hit, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Ball 1.
Love the early lead, but this game is far from over. Got to stay on top of what you're trying to do out there and execute pitches.
Into his windup, here comes the 1-0.
Nope,
downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes.
2 balls, no strikes.
Ripped down the line, but a foul ball, and it's 2-1 now. Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2. Now the pitch. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Again, another foul ball. Line toward right center, but this will not elude the right fielder's grasp as he ranges over to handle it for the first out.
So here's how the Chicago Cubs are positioned defensively. And let's take a look at former #1 overall pick out of Vanderbilt University. That's Dansby Swanson. Look, this guy fits the part. Matinee idol looks, soft hands, and the ability to manipulate the ball all around the lot from the offensive side. Look for him to have an impact in some form or fashion today.
Cal Mitchell comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. A swing and a ground ball to third. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Batting 6th, the third baseman, Connor Jones.
Into the box now, Connor Jones is back in the starting lineup for this one after sitting out last night's game. Ready with the first pitch, here it comes. Lays off 1-0. 2 out, nobody on. Skied into straightaway right. Davis will reach out with 1 hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. Down in order go the Pirates. They trail in this one 3-0. Now batting, Ian Happ. He doubled to kick off the ball game and later came around to score the game's first run.
Hey, second time around, let's see if this guy goes up and looks for the fastball. He got a fastball at his first at bat and didn't miss it.
Now a fastball to start the third. That misses. It's ball one. Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball two.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up in the zone. That's one you normally pop right up.
The 2-1 home. Hit out towards second. Fielded cleanly. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
Now batting, the shortstop.
And next will be Dansby Swanson digging in. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball one. Drilled down the line, but a foul ball, 1-1.
You can definitely tell with that foul off right there that he's picking up spin on this pitcher's off-speed stuff. Maybe expect a fastball on this next one.
Popped him up. Hedges waits on it. Two gone.
Now batting.
So bases are empty here with two gone, and standing in, here's the first baseman, Eric Hosmer. The pitch. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball one. Here comes the 1-0. The bouncer to the left side. He's got it. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this. Stepping in, Tucupita Marcano. He'll start things out against Kyle Hendricks as we get the inning underway. Sent on the ground out to second, and he will whip this one over to first in time for the out.
Batting it.
One away now in the Pittsburgh third, and Austin Hedges will be the next to hit. Now there's a changeup to start him out, but it drops low and away for ball one. Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. Hit back toward the mound. And into center field as he's aboard with a one-out single.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Now a bunt attempt here. To second for one. On to Hosmer, a double play, and that ends the inning. Nothing doing here for Pittsburgh. Still down 3-0. Digging in to try it again. Edwin Rios comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First pitch of the at bat. Swing and a miss as he was way in front of that one. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball one.
Great job to be able to lay off that pitch right there. You could tell the minute it came out of his hand, his eyes lit up at the plate.
And this ball runs away for ball two. 2-1. Fooled with the curveball there, and it's strike two.
Hey, I'd like to see a little bit more discipline in that. You get a count in your favor, and he's swinging a pitch that bad? Not good.
And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
You know he's probably cheating on that inside pitch after he got jammed earlier. If you're on the mound right now, you want to try to hit that outside corner, and there's a pretty good chance you'll get him to roll over something.
Now the 3-2 pitch. High and deep down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. The 3-2 one more time. Half swing here, but it won't matter. It's strike 3 called anyway, and that's out number 1. So 1 away here in the Chicago 4th, and that'll bring forward Cody Bellinger. Now the pitch. Bounced on the ground and right at the shifted infielders. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Now batter.
Standing in, Brennan Davis. He's 0 for 1 thus far. There's a curveball, but it misses well out of the zone. And he takes a cold strike 1. Two balls and a strike.
Not a bad spot to miss right there. Much rather have it run inside than out over the plate where the hitter can do a lot of damage.
Grounded back up the middle. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. And coming forward is the switch hitting outfielder, Brian Reynolds. Clips the corner of the zone with the sinker for a strike. Sinker, and this one's over as well. 0-2 now. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
This is the kind of at bat where your hitting coach grabs you on the way back to the dugout to have a little chat about your approach. Not a lot of positives to draw from that at bat when you take 2 strikes and then you chase one out of the zone to go down on only 3 pitches.
One and 1 to Andrew McCutchen. That's strike 2 on a well-placed changeup around the knees. The 1-2. Gets him looking, strike 3.
Pretty impressive back-to-back strikeouts to start the inning. What's even more important is now he gets to face the middle of the order without anybody on base for them to drive in.
Standing in now, O'Neill Cruz. And it's grounded just foul down the line. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Grounder down the line at third. Reined in. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. New inning set to get underway, and that'll bring in the second baseman, Zach McKinstry. High and tight here to begin the inning. It's ball 1. And he fouls this one off. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Starts to go around here, but it doesn't matter. This is strike 2 anyway. Popped him up. Hedges has a play. He's got it 1 away.
Now batting, catcher.
So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And next to bat will be Tucker Barnhart. First pitch on its way. This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. Now the pitch. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. 1 out, nobody on. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Center fielder on the run. He gets there and makes the play for the 2nd out of the inning.
Now batting, the pitcher.
Now at the plate, Kyle Hendricks. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Couldn't resist on that one, and he's behind 0-1. And this is high, a ball and a strike. Cubs pitcher at the plate, trailing with a 1-2 count. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And it's fouled away.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
Here's a looping fly ball out to right. Mitchell will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move. And welcome back to Pittsburgh as we check in on the field with Heidi.
Well, Matt, I talked with Pittsburgh's manager during the inning break about the Pirates' offensive production to this point. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. He said their pitch selection has been the main reason for their struggles today, as far too often they've been swinging at pitches outside the strike zone. That's leading to a lot of soft contact and easy outs. So the focus going forward is on shrinking the zone and forcing the opposing pitching to throw more strikes.
Leading up.
Thank you, Heidi.
Pirates, the first baseman, G-Man Shore.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. G-Man Choi is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. He pulls this one high and deep to right center field. And, oh, he missed a home run by a matter of feet. It's off the wall. And he is into second base with a leadoff double.
So up until this point, they've had to bite and scratch for every single thing. But he puts a good swing on this one and nearly knocks it out of the park. So we'll see if it's contagious and his partner can pick him up right here.
So striding forward now, Cal Mitchell. First pitch coming. Here it is. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. No runs, 3 hits, and no errors so far for the Pirates. A bouncer to the left side, and that's through. A base hit. Happ picks it up, and they'll get it in quickly. It's first and third now with nobody out.
This is their time right here. This starting pitcher has been on point all day. Runs have been at a premium. They have an opportunity to do something special right here.
Into the box now, Connor Jones, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. The 0-1 pitch. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. And foul. And now here's a ball hit pretty well out toward right center field. Giving chase is Bellinger, but it's the right fielder that gets there to make the catch. And there's one away now. And that'll put him on the board as it's now a 3-1 contest.
Now batting, second baseman.
So digging in now, Tucupita Marcano. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result. That's his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
He's set. Now the pitch. Runner goes for second. A bouncer to the left side. And he's safe at first as he beats this one out by about a half a step.
Now batting, catcher, Austin.
Hey, that's great hustle right there out of the box. Not everybody's getting it right out of the chute from step one, but I have to ask you, Dan, how frustrating executing a pitch and there's an infield knock.
It is, D-Roy, and you can read that right off the bat as a pitcher. You can read the angle. You know that that ball is going to be hit on the ground, and you're thinking deep down inside, okay, there's a quick out, and it just wasn't meant to be.
And look out. He has to back away there and then give a little glare out to the mound. It's ball 2.
What a great opportunity to come through right here. 2-0 count, runners on base. Find something middle of the plate and let it rip.
And there's the first strike, 2-1. One run, 5 hits, and no errors so far for the Pirates. Into the corner and slicing foul. Working for the punch out and the offering. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
He showed right there why having a good changeup is so valuable. 2-2, and he flips one up there that the bottom really falls out at the last minute. It's so hard to pick up, and it's even harder to make good contact with.
Key Brian Hayes will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 13, Key Brian Hayes.
Hit hard to the right. Foul. 2 men are on with 2 men out. And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2.
You have to find a way to lay off that low sinker. There is just no way to do any damage. You're just looking at either a bruised shin or a ground out to the left side.
And the inning goes away in unceremonious fashion on a swing and a miss at a ball way outside the strike zone. So it's a run on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on. 5 innings complete. It's the Cubs 3 and the Pirates 1. Arlene Garcia takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 66, Arlen Garcia.
All set for the start of the inning and set to go as the switch hitting outfielder Ian Happ.
The left fielder, number 8, Ian Happ.
First pitch of the at-bat. Hit on the ground toward the left. Oh, what a play! He is out.
Great reactions on that one, and a good job to get down on the ground in time to smother it. Still had to get up and make the throw, and of course, he did that too.
Digging in, Dansby Swanson. He singled and popped out in his first 2 at-bats. The pitch. And a fastball's in there for strike 1.
That's the exact spot to lean on as a reliever. As a hitter, you just have to tip your cap and look for the next one.
We're in the 6th inning here in a 3-1 ball game. The 0-1 delivery. A swing and a shot hit down the corner.
But this one will bend foul. Had plenty of distance, though, as it landed in the upper deck.
He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And this is swung out and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 6th inning. Eric Hosmer to the plate now. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. From the stretch. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2.
Yeah, if he's going to pound the zone with this stuff all game, the offense better step up. Somebody's going to have to pull it.
Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. Cubs are down. Digging in, Brian Reynolds. And at this point of the game, I think it's clear that the plan of attack against the top of the order has worked. And a reach to his backhand, but he can't come up with it, and the leadoff man's aboard. Not in time, and he's in there with a double. Finally, a little something for them to get excited about.
Yeah, a rally can begin with a single swing of the bat, and this might be their chance right here. They've struggled to produce a lot of runs, but there he is at second base. A shot to the outfield scores him. Then who knows what kind of roll they can get on. Got to take it one good at-bat at a time.
He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far. And it's quickly 0-2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Tried to throw the fastball by him, but it's high. 1-2.
Well, there's the classic 0-2 wasted fastball. Not even close to the zone. We'll see what he throws on the next pitch.
Even count. 2 balls and 2 strikes. 2-2. Here it is. High and deep to straightaway right. A ball that's carrying. On the warning track, he makes the catch. And he'll make it up to third safely here with 1 away.
Now batter.
Into the box now, O'Neill Cruz. He was a ground out victim last time up.
Yeah, and I know you want to lace a line drive or hit a potential home run. But I'll tell you what, grab the cheap ribby when it's there. Give me a ground ball middle of the diamond and steal a run.
Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score. And the pitch. Ji-Man Choi is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a ball outside. It's 1-0. Here it comes. Hit sharply on the ground. He's right there. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. 7th inning ready to roll, and that'll give way to the 3rd baseman, Edwin Rios. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1. Fouled off. The 1-1. is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time.
Great job to keep your hands back and not fully commit. The body was out in front on a great changeup right there, but he was able and strong enough to keep his hands back.
And he checked his swing, but it's a strike 3 called, and that's the first out of the inning. Cody Bellinger will stand in again, but first we'll flash you back to the very first inning of the ballgame. And here you go, a solo home run that had him off and running early on. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. This is hit the other way out toward left field. There to take it in is McCutchen now for route number 2.
The batter, the right fielder.
Striding into the box, Brennan Davis. First delivery to him on the way. Here's a slider to start things out, looked at for ball 1. One and one. Here it comes.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Very tight ball game. 3-2 our score in inning number 7. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Reynolds has it for out number 3. 3 up. Last half of the 7th here, and next to bat will be the outfielder, Cal Mitchell.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
1-1 the count now. Now the pitch. Drilled to first. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Third baseman number 2.
Coming to the plate now, Connor Jones. First pitch on its way. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. Hit out towards second. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
Now back.
And this is not an easy play when you have to range to your right. He really didn't have a chance to get his feet set, so this is all arm. Nicely done.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Tucupita Marcano is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. Lifted the other way down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. On he pops it up. Swanson ranging into the outfield. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. Down in order go the Pirates. They're down 3-2. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Robert Stevenson will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7 spot in the lineup following the double switch. Castro will also come on now as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch. And the pitch. Zach McKinstry is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1. High in the air out to center field. Reynolds is underneath this one, and he's got it for the first out.
Now batting.
In now, Tucker Barnhart. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Here's the first pitch to him. There's a fastball called for a strike on the inside corner. Now it looks like a right-hander's up and throwing in the Pittsburgh bullpen. And that one got a piece of him.
First base.
Trey Mancini will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 36, Trey Mancini.
In the dirt here, and no advance. It's ball one. Fouled away. The 1-1 home. Taken, strike two. Runners on first with one down. Two balls and two strikes to Mancini now. Pulls this one in the air out to left. McCutchen is under it. Two down.
The left fielder, number 8, Ian Happ.
So in now for Chicago. Ian Happ, lifetime against this pitcher. He's just 1 for 6. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Lined but speared on a hop. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is.
Estrada is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 56.
Bottom of inning number 8 set to go, and Austin Hedges will be the next to hit. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Here's a cold strike about thigh high, 0-1. And they go away here. It's a cold strike, 0-2.
Yeah, this is straight survival mode. Down 0-2. The numbers are definitely not with the batter here.
0-2 count, and the pitch. Tries the slider to ring him up, but he lays off 1-2. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. The Cubs are into their bullpen now, as there are the final numbers for their starter, and he was really in command on the mound throughout the evening.
One of the big keys to having a good pitching performance is not being afraid to throw the ball into the strike zone, and this guy certainly wasn't in this one. Didn't allow a walk all game long.
Castro is next as he finds himself behind 0-1. Pitch on the way. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Happ is in his tracks now as he makes the catch for out number 2.
The center fielder, number 10, Brian Reynolds.
So the next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Brian Reynolds. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. 1 ball, no strikes the count. The 1-0 home. On the screws to shortstop, but caught to retire the side. 1-2-3 go the Pirates. Still a 3-2 ball game. Striding in to start the 9th, Dansby Swanson, as they'll look for some added insurance before the bottom half of the inning. Now here it comes. Off we go in the 9th as the first pitch misses for ball 1. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Gone to lead off the inning. Dansby Swanson with a solo shot. Home run number 5 on the year, and it gives the Cubs a 4-2 lead.
The bullpen is going to have to take care of business in the bottom half of this inning, but they're going to be able to throw a lot freer that they've got that extra run to play with. Insurance runs are always huge.
Now batting, the first baseman.
First baseman Eric Hosmer is in. High and deep down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. They could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. That's lifted the other way out to left. McCutchen is under it. Makes the play. 1 away.
Now batting, third baseman.
So stepping in, Edwin Rios. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, Matty, big time K last time up, and it's been a tough series for him so far. You can tell he's just not seeing the ball off this team. Let's see if he can make an adjustment right here.
And he misses with it. 1-1. One and two now as that one's fouled off. And now a pitch on the way. Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire. Ball 2. And he fouls this one off. Another 2-2 offering. Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the third time.
This inning didn't get started the way he'd hoped with that home run, but I've got to give him credit for flushing it and coming back here to get strikeouts on the last 2 guys. He's acting like it didn't even happen before.
Cody Bellinger is in with 2 away as he takes a ball. 1-0. 2 out, nobody on. A 2-ball, no strike count to the Cubs center fielder.
Looks like this guy's afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. Gave up that home run earlier in the inning. Needs to get back to being aggressive.
From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. 2-1 now.
Gutsy pitch right there. 2-0 changeup for a strike. Good call by the catcher. Great execution by the pitcher.
Now the 2-1. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2.
Boy, that's a jam shot right there. That's as good as it gets, in my opinion. Woo! Up and in.
Full count to Bellinger. 3 balls, 2 strikes.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
And he struck him out. So a good pitch there, and now they're going to need to string some hits together in this last at-bat if they want to get back in this thing. Cubs get a Julian Merriweather is the man called on to close this one and earn a save in the ninth.
Number 67, Julian Merriweather.
Now at the plate, Andrew McCutchen. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point.
the left fielder, Andrew McCutcheon.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Here's the 0-1. Strike two. In the dirt, but swung on and missed. And he makes the throw to first. McCutcheon is retired, and there's one away. At the plate, Oniel Cruz. He was retired via the ground ball last time up.
Yeah, I understand that, Matty, but this guy's got burner wheels down the first base line. I don't think he even concerns himself with that. He has to put it on the ground. That's part of what makes him successful.
Here's a strike with the breaking ball. Merriweather, a California-born ball player. He was a fifth-round pick during the 2014 draft.
Hey, when you come out of the middle round, you have to grind for everything, and that's exactly what this guy has done, and he has turned himself into a solid big league ball player.
Now a fastball here that'll wisely lay off, and it's 1-2.
Right guy, right spot. This is one of the better hitters in their lineup. Just the guy they want to see coming up now to get this inning going.
Hard hit ball to short. On to first, and now the Pirates are down to their final out.
Now batting, first baseman, Ji-Man Choi.
At the plate, Ji-Man Choi. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the ninth. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Ball, that's out. That's a ball.
He may be down 2-0 after those first two pitches in this AB, but those are pitches he can feel pretty good about. They did miss by a whole lot, so it's not like he's all over the place.
2 balls and a strike to count. A little too tall that time. 3-1 now.
Well, this is a big pitch right here. 2 outs in the ninth. The last thing you want to do is walk a guy and bring the tying run to the plate.
Count full, 3 balls and 2 strikes. Pittsburgh down to their last strike. Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. Barnhart goes to get it. Throw on to first. He'll be in time to get him. And the Cubs have come back to even up this series at a game apiece as this ball game is over.
Hey, it's hard to win games at any point, but to win games on the road, especially in this ballpark, so they are very happy with this win.
4-2 the final score tonight. The Chicago Cubs posted a 3-run first to propel them to the win. Kyle Hendricks with his 4th win this season. Julian Merriweather wraps it up for the save, his 3rd of the campaign. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Here now is the final line score tonight. First for the victorious Chicago Cubs. 4 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and they left 1 man on base. For the Pirates, 2 runs, 6 hits, no errors. They left 3 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 51 minutes. Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please drive home safely.